I'm getting tired of everyone saying I'm a little bony and really thin and drawn out. I know I'm a little bit thin, but how do I put some mass on?
Hey, what's up guys? This is Pete from PeteIsip.com. Thank you so much for coming out, and here's the question this week.
I'm getting tired of everyone saying I'm a little bony and really thin and drawn out. I know I'm a little bit thin, but how do I put some mass on?
So to recap the question, if you didn't really notice through his skull and bones, is how do you gain weight? He's a hard gainer. People say he's a little bony, right? How many people out there have that same type of experience? Whereas you're called what we would call in the industry as an ectomorph, someone that's very lean, if not very skinny, and has a really hard time gaining weight and putting on muscle and size. So the number one tip I could tell you guys is not just, I'm sure you hear everything from make sure you eat more pizza, eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, eat late at night, don't eat anything and eat it all at once. What else do they say? Make sure you eat, drink whole milk and gallons of milk. Sure, those tactics are going to work, and sure, that's going to be one of the tips that I'm going to give you, but the number one thing that you have to make sure to do is to believe that you could gain weight. Most people, I would say a lot of people, especially with gaining weight, getting lean, and it's anything that anyone wants to achieve, their mindset isn't right. You're not ready to change. You're not ready to adapt because you have this belief system that you're never going to change. I'm always going to be skinny. I was skinny ever since I was 9. I've tried it before and I did all that I can and I gained 5 pounds and then I didn't eat for a week and then all of a sudden it didn't. And then there's excuses going down the line. It's the same excuses that people give us when we say, oh, I haven't lost weight, I've tried everything, I did a cleanse one time and I lost 10 pounds and then all of a sudden it came back. It's the same thing. You're not mentally ready for change. You're not mentally ready to do the work. So why would I want to give a tip to someone that's not going to do the work? So if you get past step 1, which is to change your mindset and get ready to subconsciously believe that you're going to be able to do it. Okay, I don't want to have to convince you. I don't have to say, hey, what's going on, buddy? Making sure you're eating today? How big are you? I don't want to call you and tell you that you have to gain weight. You have to want to gain weight. You have to have it in your mind that, hey, let me get my marker, that inside my head that I look like this right now, right? But you know that you're going to look like this chesty, trapezoidy. These are abs right here if you want to see. Now I don't know if you want to put a big penis on there if you want that penis and then you want to be that. You want to be that, you got to think that you're going to see that. Or you think you're going to be that and see it every day. Okay? If you think you see that guy every day and you don't think you're ever going to see this bulging bicep, trapezoid, big penis guy, well then we're not talking about the next step. But if you're ready, here's the next step. Exactly what we were saying before, is that most people are not eating enough calories. You're not. And this goes and applies to people that are trying to lose weight. You're not hitting the calories that you need. And someone that is an ectomorph, someone that is that guy, you got to make sure that you're eating even more. So if you tell me right now that you're saying, hey, I'm eating a lot of calories, well, obviously you're not eating enough because nothing has changed. I'm not saying that you have to eat chicken and broccoli and I always say chicken and broccoli, fucking just steak and eggs. Sure, those are great things, but you want to eat dense calories, which means sometimes it's going off the deep end, meaning you're having burgers and you're having fucking pizza or sandwiches, anything that's going to give you the caloric intake. And then as you start to get into the habit of eating more meals and getting the calories higher, then you want to switch it. It's almost like opposite of losing weight, right? But you guys have to do that. Like, you have to be ready to change that way. So number 1 is mindset. Number 2 is getting the calories that you need in. So if you don't know it, take your body weight, multiply it times 15 or more. Okay, probably like 20 if you're really big ectomorph. You got to get all those calories every day. Number 3, what is it? Getting on a good strength training / bodybuilding program. A lot of people think that, I got to lift heavy weights to put on size. It's false. You guys have to build muscle to put on size. A combination of strength training and bodybuilding is exactly what you need. Okay, bodybuilding is that whole hypertrophy phase. It's where we're creating muscles. We're breaking them down and then building them back up, making yourself that guy. You know, sure, these guys in the bodybuilding world are now going a lot heavier, and that's where their strength comes into play, but they got a different program. So that's the type of program you want to get into. A powerlifting program probably isn't the best program for you to be on if you're trying to gain size. Okay, if you're trying to get big and get muscle, you want to get into a program that has a lot of tempo or a lot of time and attention underneath those muscles. If you don't have that type of program, then definitely hit me up. Let me know so I could help you guys out and lead you in that way. Number one is the most important, is that if your mind ain't ready, then you should just turn this off. Because if you're not ready to believe in yourself that you could reach that, then there's no point in even investing in more food or a workout program. But if you're ready after number one, then I'm going to show you guys how to eat the right way to make sure you get those gains. And then number three, I'm going to give you the program that's going to help you build that muscle, whether you work out at a gym or not. So, I'll see you guys later. This is Pete, PeteIsip.com. Thank you for the questions. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Share this up on your feed. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.